Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the North Gym on the campus of Sacramento City College for tonight's basketball matchup between the Sacramento City College Panthers and the Mendocino College Eagles. The Eagles are coming into this game with a 1-3 record, and the Panthers are coming into this game with a 2-3 record. Should be a great matchup tonight. Coach Jones and his Panthers are looking to have a great season here with a limited roster that they have. The Eagles of Mendocino have a pretty sizable roster, so tonight should make for a good matchup. We'll begin with the game here in about 2 minutes. We'll get the national anthem and some starting lineups going, so be sure to stick around for the action. And here we go with some starting lineups for the Eagles. Starting L.J. Hallams Jr., Marcus Neal, Shafi Moomin, Trey Conrad, and Jermaine Brown. Here's starting lineup for the Panthers. The freshman guard out of Christian Brothers, Dre Albison. The freshman guard out of Elk Grove, Samir Khan. Freshman guard from Liberty, Zach Mole. Sophomore forward from Burbank, Chris Gray. And a freshman forward from Fairfax, Kyrie Marshall. So there you have it, folks. Starting five for the Panthers: Albison, Kahn, Gray, Marshall, and Mole. And for the Eagles, Hallam's Jr., Neal, Moomin, Conrad, and Brown. Head coach of the Eagles is Billy Offel, and head coach of the Panthers is Andrew Jones. So we're about to get underway here. So Chris Gray will be in the circle for the tip. Be going up against Shafi Moomin. Moomin standing at 6'7", Gray standing at 6'5". And we are underway. Tip going to the Eagles. Jermaine Brown kicks it over to Conrad. Back to Jermaine Brown. Conrad. Brown. The three-pointer. That one is good. First 3 points of the game come from Jermaine Brown and the Eagles. Zach Mole kicks it to Kahn. Kahn, the fake to Albison. Drive in, and Chris Gray with the ball. Kicks it back out to Albison. Albison from downtown. A three-pointer hits off the back of the rim, is rebounded by Jermaine Brown as he brings the ball up court. Kicks it over to LJ Hollums Jr. Jr.'s pass for Conrad and is tipped by Albison, and back to LJ. He misses a couple layup attempts there. And Marcus Neal is fouled. And Neal is fouled by Samir Khan. And there is Conrad in the corner. His three-pointer is just off the mark. Rebounded by Kyrie Marshall. Here comes Albison up the court for the Panthers. Kicks it over to Kahn, finds Gray in the corner. Gray bringing the ball up. There's Kahn driving it in, and his layup attempt is denied by Moomin. 6'7" forward with a nice block. So the Panthers will still have possession here. Kahn is going to be inbounding the ball for the Panthers. Kahn finds Mole. Mole to Marshall. Marshall stops his dribble, almost travels, but he's able to stop himself, and there goes Kahn from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Hollums Jr. He's bringing the ball up court for the Eagles. As he finds Marcus Neal. Marcus Neal over to Conrad. Conrad kicks it to Brown. Brown's no-look pass to Hollums Jr. to Moomin. Moomin with a nice drive and layup. So that gives the Eagles 5 points. As the Panthers looking to get their first points on the board here tonight, as Albison takes that one into the hole. Sneaks by Marcus Neal. Marcus Neal slipped. That's a good move by Albison to take advantage of that and drive it in. There goes Neal from downtown, off the mark, rebounded by Marshall. And Samir Khan bringing the ball up court. Finds Albison. And back to Khan. Here goes Samir Khan in the corner. finds Marshall down low. Big man trying to put some work in against Moomin. He goes up and underneath and is fouled by Moomin. So he will go to the line, shooting 2.
Personal foul card number 2, Shafi Moomin. That's his first personal, team's first.
This is Hallam's Jr. with that layup down there at the end of the court. And there goes Chris Gray with a shot. Hits front rim, rebounded by Albison. Albison kicks it to Kahn. Kahn drives in and is fouled going up to the basket.
Foul charge number 2, Shafi Moomin. That's his second personal, team's second.
Okay, Kahn's first shot off the mark. And number 33, Isaiah Garza, will check in for Shafi Moomin. Moomin with 2 fouls. So he will take some time on the bench. As Kahn's second shot is good. So the score is 7-5. Eagles still leading the Panthers. Neal kicks it across to Hallam's Jr. And his turnaround jumper from the elbow is good, nothing but net. Another 2 points for Hallam's. Dre Albison kicks it over to Kahn. Kahn gives it a look, but decides against shooting the 3. There's Mole downtown. That ball is good. Here comes Hallam's in transition. Kicks it out to Neal. Neal's trying to go up for the shot, and it is blocked by Marshall. Tipped out of his hands. Here comes Samir Khan down the court. It was 9-8. Just under 16 minutes left in this first half. Mole again from the same spot, and that one is off the mark. Another great look by Zach Mole. Last game he was taking those shots, couldn't quite find it, but it looks like he's feeling a little more comfortable and in rhythm tonight as Isaiah Garza's 3-pointer is off the mark and rebounded by Chris Gray. Here comes Dre Albison. Finds Marshall. Marshall to Mole. Mole's shot. Mole looked like he was going up for a shot from the elbow, but he decided against it and tried to pass it to Chris Gray, but no one was expecting that pass. He should have just trusted that shot and went up with it, because he had a wide open look. As Hallam's from downtown. That 3-pointer is good. So Hallam's 7 points on the night already. Here's Chris Gray. His floater is up and off the mark, rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's rebound and putback is good. Conrad behind the arc, no good, rebounded by Kahn. So these Eagles very confident in their 3-point shooting abilities, as they've taken quite a few from beyond the arc tonight. As Marshall, great footwork down low, and his layup goes off the back of the rim. Here comes Hallam's Jr. and easy 2 points for Hallam's. 14-10. Here comes Dre Albison bringing the ball up court. He's being guarded by Trey Conrad. And over to Chris Gray. Gray to Kahn. Kahn to Albison. Albison with some nice footwork. He puts that one up from the elbows off the front of the rim, rebounded by Hallam's. Here comes Hallam's, and the Eagles finds Neal in the corner. Neal's 3 is rolls in and out, rebounded by Chris Gray. So the Panthers trying to slow the ball down here. See if they can keep this one close. As Hallam's and the Eagles are looking, they've been taking over this game. Chris Gray doesn't know what to do with it. Finds Kahn in the corner. Kahn's three is short. And Hallam's pass to Neal. Neal drives that into the whole floater. It's nothing but net. Oh, 16-10. As that ball is passed to Zach Moll, and Marcus Neal came in and fouled him and tipped that ball away.
Marcus Neal, that's his first personal, team's third.
So Jake Paxton will check in, and Jeb Boyette for the Panthers. Chris Gray and Zach Moll will take a seat on the bench. And Donnell Johnson will check in for the Eagles, as well as Brandon Masharia. And it's Samir Khan from the top of the key, and it's only two.
Samir Khan.
As his foot was on the line, so only 2 points for the Panthers and Khan. And it's 16-12. There's Marcus Neal. Finds Masharia. Masharia being double teamed. He's guarded by Boyette. Hallam's the three-pointer and off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Marshall. And Marshall loses control. It's regained by Hallam's. He kicks it out to Donnell Johnson. Donnell Johnson's three-pointer is nothing but net. So these Eagles are applying great pressure here on the Panthers, and they can't seem to get the ball past half court. Oh, and Neal's behind the back no-look pass to Isaiah Garza leads to another three-point field goal by the Eagles. So we'll have a timeout by the Panthers.
30-second timeout, Panthers.
Going into the timeout, Eagles are leading the Panthers 22-12. We'll be back after the break. And we're back. Eagles still applying pressure to the Panthers, and Andre Albison is fouled by number 23, Brandon Masharia.
First personal, team's fourth.
First personal foul charged Brandon Masharia. There's Jake Paxton bringing the ball up for the Panthers. Paxton finds Albison. Albison to Kahn. Albison's three-pointer is nothing but net.
Three-point field goal, Trey Albison.
Well, that's 5 on the night for Dre Albison. Emmanuel Jones in for the Eagles. Here comes Hallam's Jr. Kicks it out to Masharia. And Masharia's foot was on the line out of bounds, so the Panthers will go down court with the ball. Still being pressured by the Eagles. Paxton trying to put some work in against Donnell Johnson, and as he does, he gets past half court, and he's backing him down. Paxton finds Albison. Albison to Kahn. Kahn's nice pass to Kyrie Marshall.
Personal foul charge number 23, Brandon Masharia. That's his second personal, team's fifth.
So there will be a foul call against Masharia, and he will come out of the game. Checking in as number 21, Nathan Baer. Kahn's inbound pass tipped away out of bounds by Isaiah Garza. So we'll repeat that play once again. Kahn's gonna inbound it from the other side of the hoop. Kahn's inbound pass to Marshall. Marshall. And that will be a travel. She was trying to back down Garza. He took too many steps, so it'll be a turnover. Eagles will be bringing the ball down court. Here comes Hallums. Hallums to Johnson. Johnson back to Hallums. Back to Jones. There goes Hallums to the rim, and he's fouled going up by Jeb Boyette. Boyette doesn't seem to be too happy with the call.
Coach number 34, Jeb Boyette. That's his first personal, team second.
So Hallums out at the line. He 1 for 1 from the line. As Chris Gray and Zach Moll checking in. Samir Khan and Kyrie Marshall taking a seat, catch a breather. And Hallums.
Hallums 2 of 2 from the line.
2 of 2 from the line. Well, Paxson being double teamed. And he finds Albison. Albison brings the ball across court, half court. Driving that one in, finds Moll. Moll's three-pointer is good. So Moll 2 of 3 from behind the arc. As Bears pass intended for Garza is intercepted by Moll. Here comes Paxton. Paxton to Gray across the middle. Gray taking that one in. That shot is way off the mark.
Out of bounds, Eagles ball.
Will be out of bounds. So Johnson inbounding the ball to Emmanuel Jones. Jones bringing the ball down court. So that will be a foul call against Dre Albison, his first personal of the night.
Number 3, Dre Albison. That's his first personal, team's third.
So Johnson inbounding the ball to Jones. Here comes Jones, finds Hallums. Hallums over to Garza. Garza got to take that one in. There goes Johnson. Johnson tried to kick to Hallums, tipped away and regained by Garza. Hallums taking that one in and no good. Rebounded by Gray. Here comes Albison in transition. It's him and Emmanuel Jones, and that was a great move by Albison, but his layup could not connect, so that ball did roll out of bounds off of Eagles. So Panthers ball. And here comes Marcus Neal for Isaiah Garza. It's 24-18. Eagles over the Panthers. Under 10 minutes remaining in this first half. Boyette with the ball, not quite sure what to do. Finds Albison at the top of the key. There goes Albison. Finds Gray in the corner. Gray back to Moll. Moll, three-point attempt is blocked by Marcus Neal, rebounded by Boyette. And Moll to Chris Gray. Chris Gray's layup once again off the mark. So Gray hasn't been able to connect here on any shots. Hallums Jr. taking that one in, and that was an easy taken by Hallums, as he just glided across the middle and laid that one in off the backboard. Well, Hallums, see the key player here for the Eagles, Paxton, taking that across the middle. His floater off the mark. As rebounded by Nathan Bear and swatted out of bounds by Chris Gray, so the ball will stay with the Eagles. Here comes Moomin in for Bear and Khan in for Albison. So Hallums with 13 points for the Eagles. He is the leading scorer, and Zach Moll, leading scorer for the Panthers with 6 points. It's great defense by Paxson to apply some pressure. As Jones' three-pointer from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Chris Gray. Here comes Paxson in transition, takes that one across the middle, and it is tipped by Donnell Johnson, and Hallums' layup is off the mark. He looks like he's not happy. Thought there should have been a foul call. Paxson's three-pointer, no good. Oh, Panthers just need to slow the ball down here. So we have a 30-second timeout by the Eagles. We will be back after the break. It's 26-18. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left remaining in the first half. And we're back in action. Here comes Hallams. And Donnell Johnson with the ball for the Eagles. Finds Hallams. There's number 10, Emmanuel Jones. His three-pointer is good. A lot of three-pointers tonight from the Eagles. So they now have 29 points. Panthers trailing by 11. Mole finds Albison. Albison to Boyette. Boyette at the elbow. Finds Kahn. Kahn to Gray. Gray's layup once again off the mark. And Chris looking like he can't find his touch down there in the key. So he needs to slow it down and relax a little bit. That's Hallams Jr. Pass intended for Moomin is tipped. Moomin regains control of it, is fouled by Dre Albison. That will be Dre's second foul of the night.
Foul charge number 3, Dre
Team's
Albison.
fourth.
That's his second personal, team's fourth.
Now here comes Kyrie Marshall for Chris Gray. Johnson inbounds it to Jones. Jones back to Johnson. Johnson down low to Hallams. Hallams up and underneath, and that will be an and one attempt for Hallams, as that up and underneath layup, the first layup was good.
That's his second personal, team's fifth.
He was fouled by Boyette. So Hallams will go to the line shooting one. Hallams' free throw attempt is good. 32-18. Great pass by Chris Gray to Kahn, and Kahn is fouled going up to the basket. He is fouled by number 4, Donnell Johnson.
Donnell Johnson, that's his first personal, team's sixth.
So that's the team's 6th foul of the night. And Kahn is 1 of 2 from the line. His first shot is good. And his second shot is off the mark. So tonight, Kahn is 2 of 4 from the line. Here comes Donnell Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Jones. Jones back to Johnson. Johnson down low to Hallams. Hallams lost control, but bounced off of Kyrie Marshall. So the Eagles will still have possession as they are going to inbound the ball. And in the corner to Neal. Neal goes up. And there will be a foul call on the baseline to Albison. That'll be Albison's third.
Foul charge number 3, Dre Albison, that's his third personal, team's sixth.
So here comes Paxton for Albison as Albison is in foul trouble. 3 on the night. Johnson's inbound pass to Hallams, no good. And it bounces out of bounds. So Mole inbound for the Panthers finds Paxton. Paxton being pressured by Johnson. Kicks it over to Kahn. Kahn being pressured by Johnson and Hallams.
Out of bounds, Panthers ball.
Kahn looking for Marshall. down court, and Shafi Moomin runs up and tips that one out of bounds. We have a sub here. Macharia entering the game for Moomin. Khan inbounding the ball to Paxton. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. It is 32-19. Eagles over the Panthers. Paxton being guarded by Jones. Finds Chris Gray at the top of the key. Gray finds Mole down low. Mole turnaround jumper is good. Zach Mole, 8 points on the night for the Panthers. Shots are falling. Here comes Neal. He blows past Mole, and he finds Hallams. Hallams goes up to the rim and is fouled.
Foul charge number 42, Zach Mole. That's his first personal, team 7.
Well, Mole will be charged with the foul. Hallams 4-4 from the line tonight. This is his third time at the line. And Andy Herrera will check in for Emmanuel Jones. And Jermaine Brown will check back into the game for Donnell Johnson. As Hallam's second shot hits back rim. The ball is rebounded by Mole, and the ball's bring down court for the Panthers. Mole's pass to Khan is intercepted by Jermaine Brown, and his pass down to Marcus Neal is intercepted by Paxton. And Chris Gray goes up to the basket for 2. Finally connecting with his first 2 points of the night. Panthers down by 10. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Neal, jumper is good. Here goes Mole to Paxton. Now Paxton being double teamed, gets the ball to Mole. Mole dribbles it across court.
Offensive foul charge number 42, Zach Mole. That's his second personal, team's 8th.
Would be an offensive foul on Zach Mole. The ref thought it was a push-off, but not quite sure about that one, so Eagles will have the ball here. Brown bringing the ball up court. Now he finds Herrera. Herrera kicks it over to Macharia. Back to Macharia. His three-point attempt is good. Correction, Macharia, excuse me. Macharia with his first 3 points of the night. Here comes Khan, bringing the ball down court. Take it up, and he kicks it to Kyrie Marshall down low. And Marshall's layup attempt is good, so it's 38-25. Panthers trailing by 13. Macharia to Brown. Brown to Neal. Neal's jumper from the elbow. Right front rim is a great rebound by Macharia, but is stripped away by Chris Gray. Here comes Paxton all by himself. Him and Brown. The left-handed layup. He is fouled going up to the hoop. He will go to the line shooting 2. He is fouled by Jermaine Brown.
Jermaine Brown. That's his first personal, team 7.
Well, Paxton 2 of 2 from the line. Well, Panthers exhibiting great aggressiveness when they show that they can bring the ball down court and be aggressive. They're able to hang in there. They just got to keep being aggressive, playing good defense, and this Eagles team is doing a great job of applying pressure on offense and defense as Hallam's shot is off the mark, is rebounded. Here comes Khan down court. It's a great spin move, and that one goes in for 2. So 38-29. Great ball movement here. And Jermaine Brown's three-pointer way up there and it's way off. Is rebounded
2 points.
by Hallams, and Hallams kicks it to Marcus Neal. He comes across for the floater. Another 2 points. Here comes Paxton taking that one in, and he finds Gray down low. Gray's shot is blocked by Hallams. Gray goes back up again, and his layup hits the front of the rim. And that ball from Herrera to Neal as rolls out of bounds. And Herrera was looking for Neal down court, but was unable to connect on the pass as Barry will check back in for Macharia. We have a full timeout here by Andrew Jones and the Panthers. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first half. 40-29, Eagles over the Panthers. We will be back after the break. And we are back live in the North Gym, back underway. Paxton bringing the ball down court. No more pressure from the Eagles here. Paxton finds Mole. Mole with another three-point attempt, and this is good. Oh, Mole just hitting every shot tonight. Shots are falling. And Herrera's three-pointer is back rim. He gets his own rebound. Doesn't make a wild pass. Is blocked by Marshall. Another wild pass is intercepted by Paxton. Tipped to Mole. Now Paxton has the ball again, bringing the ball up court. Goes Paxton. He wraps around, finds Kahn. Kahn on the wing. Over to Paxton in the corner. And Paxton is fouled. And that three-pointer does fall. So this will be a potentially a four-point play. Paxton going up for that three-pointer.
That's his first personal, team's 8.
He was fouled by Andy Herrera. As Paxton fell to the ground. That three-pointer did fall. So Paxton going to the line, shooting one. And that free throw is no good. So Paxton, first field goal of the night. He has 5 points. It's 40-35. So the Panthers closing this gap. Here goes Hallams, kicks it out to Jones. Jones fake. Faked out Paxton and dribbled that ball into the elbow and nothing but net. So the Eagles with the answer. The Panthers trying to answer here. Paxton being guarded by Jones. He finds Kahn. Kahn to Mole at the top of the key. Mole to Paxton in the corner. Paxton's fake. And he was going up for the three and faked out Jones, just like Jones faked out Paxton. And as Paxton was trying to get by him, Jones jumped up and bumped Paxton, so he will be charged with the foul. As Paxton will go to the line. His first shot is off the mark. Panthers are in the bonus, and so he was going one on one from the line. He missed that first shot, so Eagles do have the ball. Here's Jermaine Brown. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones back to Brown. Brown's three-pointer is good. Nothing but net. So once again, these Eagles players knocking down the threes. They're getting saucy from downtown. They aren't afraid to be aggressive and shoot the rock as Paxton's pass almost intercepted by Marcus Neal, regained control by Kahn. Kahn's three-pointer is good. So Panthers trying to make a stop here. Under a minute left in this first half. And Neal trying to go around Chris Gray. Gray is charged with the foul. That will be his first personal. So Neal will go to the line.
Foul charge number 14. Chris
Eagles
Gray,
in the
that's his
bonus.
first personal, team's ninth.
Neal's first shot good, so he will get another attempt here. And second shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Gray. It's tipped away by Hallams and rolled into the hands of Kyrie Marshall. Neal, 1 of 2 from the line. So 15-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. Paxson put some work in. Trying to take it in, and
Foul charge number 23. Kyrie Marshall, that's his first personal, team's 10th.
so foul call will go against Kyrie Marshall. And Trey Conrad will check in for Nathan Bear. And we'll have a 30-second timeout by Mendocino. With 31 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be back after this short break. Yeah, with 30 seconds left, Eagles inbound the ball. Here comes Conrad. Of court, 1 second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. So this one will wind down at around the same time. Neal being guarded by Mole. So Eagles is trying to kill the time here, let the clock wind down. Jermaine Brown with the ball being guarded by Zach Mole. 6 seconds left. Neal with the ball down low to Hallams. Tipped away by Chris Gray. And that will be the end of the first half. So nobody able to get a shot off there. So Mendocino Eagles have 46 points going into halftime, and the Sacramento City College Panthers with 38. So an 8-point difference here. And going into halftime. Hallams, 17 points so far for the Eagles. And the leading scorer for the Panthers is Zach Mole. He has 11 points. So going into the half, folks, once again, it is 46-38, Eagles over the Panthers. And we'll be back after halftime. Be sure to stick around. Hey folks, we're back after halftime. And the second half is about to get underway. And both teams back out on the floor. If you're just tuning in, Eagles leading the Panthers 46-38. And we're going into the start of the second half. Samir Khan inbounding the ball for the Panthers. Finds Chris Gray. Gray down low to Marshall. Marshall up and underneath, and his layup is good. First 2 points of the half come from Kyrie Marshall. And the Eagles, here comes Jermaine Brown. Jermaine Brown over to Neal. Brown with the ball. Tries to find Howlands. Tipped away, rebounded by Conrad. Passed over to Neal. Neal's little floater is good. So Neal ended the first half, points for the Eagles, and he starts the second half with the first points for the Eagles. Here comes Kyrie Marshall, trying to take that one in, and is blocked by Moomin. Conrad's pass to Brown. Brown finds Neal in the corner. And Neal stepped out of bounds, so that will be a turnover. Panthers will have the ball. Eagles applying the full court pressure again to the Panthers. Samir Khan with the ball, passes it up to Kyrie Marshall. Marshall finds Khan. Khan's in the corner. Back to Marshall. Marshall, the big man for three, nothing but net. And yes, folks, the big man can shoot, as he has shown the confidence that he can make those three-pointers, and he proved it right there with a nothing but net three-pointer. Oh, here come the Eagles, looking to answer. There goes Hallams up to the rim, and that is denied by Chris Gray. Great block by Gray. Here comes Albison. There goes Khan, finds Marshall again. Marshall with the look, and he is tripped by Shafi Moomin, trying to make a move to the basket.
That's his third personal, team's first.
That will be Moomin's third foul of the night. He will come out of the game, and Macharia will replace him. Panthers will inbound the ball. Khan to Gray over in the corner. Gray putting in some work, taking that one, driving it in, and his little floater is off the mark. It's rebounded by Macharia, and here comes Hallams with the ball. Finds Neal. Neal kicks it back up to Conrad. Conrad back to Neal. Neal putting in some good footwork, and his three-pointer is good. So Neal with the first 5 points. Second half for the Eagles. Score is 51-43. Eagles still leading the Panthers. Mole finds Khan. Khan's pass to Marshall. Across the middle, Marshall drives that one in, and his layup bounces out. Looked like that one was for sure going in. At the last second, it bounced right out. And once again, Marcus Neal steps out of bounds. Doesn't seem to be too aware of where he is at on the court, and that's cost 2 turnovers for the Eagles here in the second half. Albison finds Khan in the corner. Khan wide open for the three, and that is no good. Off the front of the rim. It's rebounded by Marcus Neal. Finds Conrad over on the wing, and Conrad's three-pointer is way off the mark. And another turnover by the Panthers. And here comes Hallams taking that one to the rim, and he's fouled. So that rebound from Mole off of Conrad's shot. Mole tried to make a pass to Khan, and was tipped and stolen away by Hallams Jr. He tried to take it up to the rim, and he was fouled on the play. His first shot attempt from the line is good. So Mole fouled. Hallams going up to the basket. So that is Mole's third foul of the night. He will come out. Paxton will check in. And Hallam's second shot. It's the front of the rim, not even close. Like he had no legs behind that one. And it is rebounded, brought up court by Samir Khan. Paxton back at the point for the Panthers. Marshall to Gray to Paxton. Paxton looking for somebody. He's driving it in. Kicks it to Marshall. Marshall over to Albison. Albison up top to Khan. 2 seconds left on the clock. Khan's shot from the elbow is good. 52-45. Samir Khan and Kyrie Marshall. 7 points on the second half for the Panthers. As Brown trying to take that one in. Drive in, and he is fouled. He's fouled by Chris Gray.
Number 14, Chris Gray. That's his second personal, team's second.
His second foul of the night. So Jermaine Brown will go to the line for the first time this evening. That first shot is good. And he's 2 of 2 from the line. Manuel Jones will check in for Trey Conrad. Score is 54-45. Paxton bringing the ball down court, being guarded by Jones. There's Albison. Albison, a switch, now being guarded by Jones. Paxton guarded by Brown. Albison tries to take that one in and is fouled. Foul call will go against number 23, Brandon Macharia.
Blocking foul charge number 23, Brandon Macharia. That's his third personal, team second.
Correction, Macharia, that will be his third foul of the night. So Albison will go to the line shooting 2. Albison at the line for the first time tonight. He's 0 of 1 so far. We will have a sub. Isaiah Garcia for Macharia. And Albison's second shot good. He's 1 of 2 from the line. Jones kicks it over to Brown. Brown back to Jones. Jones back to Brown. Brown calling a play here. Finds Neal. Neal driving that one in against Marshall. Takes it in. And he is fouled going up by Kyrie Marshall. And that layup will count. So he will go to the line shooting 1 and 1 attempt here. So Kyrie Marshall, 2 fouls on the night. Team's third.
3-point play. Neal.
Now Paxton throws that one away. Intercepted by Jermaine Brown, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Finds Hallam's Jr. Hallam's Jr. for 2. Samir Khan trying to take that one up to the basket. It is denied by Jermaine Brown. It rolls out of bounds, so Panthers will stay with the ball here. The score is 59-47. Khan inbounds the ball to Marshall. Marshall down low to Chris Gray. Chris Gray with an easy layup. Now 59-49. There goes Hallam's Jr., and it is blocked by Albison and rebounded by Hallam's Jr. He puts his own rebound and puts it back up. A little timeout by the Panthers. We'll be back after the break. So we're back after the timeout. Kahn inbounding the ball for the Panthers to Paxton. Paxton being guarded by Jermaine Brown. Kicks it over to Kahn, being guarded by Jones. Paxton in the corner, wide open. Three-pointer is no good. It's back rim and stolen away by Kahn. That one's stolen away by Hallams and almost stolen away by Gray. Wow. A lot of tip basketballs here, and here comes Paxton down court all by himself with Isaiah Garcia. Isaiah Garcia denies that one. It's rebounded by Chris Gray. Chris Gray with a putback. I got a little crazy there for a second, folks, but score is 61 to 51, so 10-point difference. There's just under 14 minutes remaining in the second half. Hallams Jr. picks that one up. Nice layup attempt off the top of the glass. Hallams Jr. showing out tonight for the Eagles, along with Marcus Neal. That's Kyrie Marshall driving that one in. And it will be foul call against Isaiah Garza. And Kyrie Marshall will go to the line for the and one attempt. And his free throw is good. So Marshall with 14 points on the night. Tipped away by Marshall. Down on the other end of the court, here comes Albison to Marshall. And Marshall can't gain control. Throws it back in bounds behind the back. Here comes Samir Khan. Takes it up to the hoop, and no good. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall trying to take it up and is fouled. So Marshall will go to the line again. This time he will be shooting two, so a great defense here by the Panthers. And they're able to get the ball down court, and they're showing some great offense as well, getting great rebounds. And the first shot is good. Foul call will go against Jermaine Brown. Correction, Isaiah Jones. That will be his second foul of the night. And Harry Marshall, 2-2 from the line. 63 to 56. Panthers need to keep playing some good defense here and connecting on the offensive part of the floor here. As Marcus Neal comes across, takes that one in for two. So Neal and Hallams controlling this second half for the Eagles, and in fact, controlling the whole game. Score is 65 to 56. Albison kicks it over to Kahn in the corner, and that was a bad pass. Looks like there was some miscommunication there. Coach Jones not too happy with Kahn, as Kahn wasn't in the right spot. So it will be a turnover. Here come the Eagles in transition. Jermaine Brown bringing the ball up court. Kicks it over to Marcus Neal. Neal back to Brown. And back to Neal. Neal finds Hallams down low. Hallams taking that one in past Boyette. And he will be fouled. Go to the line shooting two. And fouled by Samir Khan. It will be his second of the night. So Hallams will go to the line shooting two. It's 5 of 7 from the line tonight. I make that 6 of 8. Here comes Zach Mole for Samir Khan, and here comes Donnell Johnson for Jermaine Brown. Hallams 2 of 2 from the line. So the score is 67 to 56. Albison up to Boyette. Boyette back to Albison, to Mole, to Paxton. All right, so Paxton all alone against Emmanuel Jones. Nice little push off, and a little jumper connects for two. Oh, Paxton's first 2 points of the second half. He has 7 on the night. And Donnell Johnson at the top of the key, kicks it over to Jones. Back to Johnson. Johnson over to Neal. Neal driving this one in. And we'll be fouled. There's no shot.
Foul charge number 10, Jake Paxton. That's his first personal, team's fifth.
Foul call will go against Jake Paxton. He's charged for a push. Johnson kicks that one into Neal, and Neal once again
Panthers ball.
stepped on the line. He is not too happy as he slams the ball down. It's the third time he's done that tonight. And we will have a sub. Trey Conrad coming in for Neal. So Coach Billy Offel going to give Neal a little breather here, let him regain his composure. Paxton brings the ball down court past Johnson. Driving that one in, nice little floater, and Paxton for two, connects. That was 67-60. 11 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the second half. We'll have a Eagles timeout. We will be back after the break. And we're back. Eagles inbound the ball. There's Emmanuel Jones, kicks it over to Donnell Johnson, over to Trey Conrad, back to Johnson, Johnson back to Conrad. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Conrad over to Hallems. Hallems driving that one in. Is blocked by Boyette. Boyette tips it out. It's rebounded by Conrad. Man, all over the place here. Wow. There's some bad basketball right there as out of control, totally out of control on both sides, and it just so happened that the Eagles were able to end up with the ball. And of course it lands in the hands of L.J. Hallems Jr. as Boyette fouls him going up, and Hallems' layup connects, so he will go to the line for the and one attempt once again. His free throw is off the mark, rebounded by Marshall. So Boyette, 3 fouls on the night. 69-60, 9-point difference here. Paxton driving that one in. He tries to go up. It's blocked by Bear, rebounded by Marshall. Marshall loses control of his footing and the ball, so it'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball possession, Eagles.
And the ball will go to the Eagles. So Gray will check in for Marshall. So, folks, it's still a close game. 10 minutes, 39 seconds remaining. Anything can happen here. Panthers doing a great job of keeping this one close and staying in it. Conrad kicks it over to Jones. He's got to keep playing good defense and connecting with their shots down low. And that was a great pass from Donnell Johnson down low to Hallems. Hallems' layup attempt bounced off the rim, but he tipped it back in. Hallems, a very aggressive player for the Eagles, and not afraid to get his own boards and put the ball back up. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Albison's three-pointer hits back rim. And it's tipped out of bounds. And Trey Conrad tipped that ball, bounced off Jake Paxton's foot. And there's a little confusion here. Panthers not too happy with that call as Shafi Moomin will check back in for Nathan Bear. So Coach Jones not too happy with that call. As I said, it looked like it was tipped out of bounds by Trey Conrad, but referee had other plans, said it tipped off the foot of Jake Paxton. So Eagles with the ball, 71-60. That's tipped out of bounds by Paxton, so ball will stay with the Eagles. Hallams Jr., 13 points the second half. And Neal with 10. Jones, good ball movement, finds Conrad. Conrad's three-pointer connects. First three of the night. First 3 points, that is, and his first three-pointer of the night. Goes 74-60. Panthers trailing by 14. Albison finds Gray across the middle. There goes Boyette, driving it in, up and underneath, and it is no good. And Boyette goes down hard, but we'll still keep playing here. Looked like an awkward landing for Boyette. As Hallams Jr. goes up, it is tipped. And ball is put back up by LJ. So we will have a injury timeout here. It doesn't look like it was very pretty down there as Boyette tried to go up and underneath and really awkward landing. And he is holding his knee. So we'll have the athletic trainer attend to him here. We'll be back after this break. So, folks, we are back. Kyrie Marshall will check in for Boyette. That leaves the Panthers with one player on the bench, Samir Khan. So hopefully Boyette will be okay. If not, that won't be good for the Panthers as they're already down on players. And we're hoping he will be okay. So Panthers with the ball. Here comes Albison. Albison, shot attempt. No good. It's rebounded by Donnell Johnson. He's bringing the ball down court. Kicks it over to Jones. Jones back to Johnson. Johnson over to Hallams. Nice, good ball movement by the Eagles. Not trying to rush anything here. We'll let the clock wind down. Here comes Donnell Johnson driving in, finds Hallams. Hallams, a good fake, but his layup hits back rim. It's rebounded by Kyrie Marshall. It finds Zach Moll. Here comes Zach Moll, slowing the ball down for the Panthers. Finds Marshall. Marshall puts some work in against Moomin, takes it in. Left-handed layup attempt is off the mark. Emmanuel Jones in the corner. Back to Conrad. Conrad to Jones. Jones down to Hallams. Hallams kicks it across court to Donnell Johnson to Conrad. Conrad's three-pointer from the top of the key. That's 6 points for Trey Conrad. His three-pointers are starting to connect. He was working on those shots right before the start of the second half, and I think he's getting more comfortable as Paxton drives that one in. His layup off the backboard just rolls out. No good. Conrad finds Emmanuel Jones driving it in to Moomin. Moomin can't gain control. Is rebounded by Gray. Gray throws it off of Donnell Johnson's foot. Bounces out of bounds, so it will be the Panthers' ball. It's 79-60. 7 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Panthers being pressured once again by the Eagles. Paxton all alone. No help as he finds Zach Mole. Mole kicks to Albison. Albison drive in. Nice drive by Dre Albison. He gets past Trey Conrad and is able to make a nice layup. Here comes Donnell Johnson down court. Kicks it over to Emmanuel Jones. Finds Hallams. Back to Jones. Jones to Hallams. Hallams kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson finds his way in between Mole and Paxton. And Johnson's pass down to Hallams. Hallams took that one up, but will be goaltending by Chris Gray. So it'll be 2 points for the Eagles. Another 2 points for Hallams. It's 81-62. So this one's starting to slip away from the Panthers. We do have 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. So we can be aggressive here on offense. There goes Paxton to the hoop. He was fouled on the way to the hoop. And put it in the books. Send him to the line, folks. Paxton's layup is good.
Emmanuel Jones, that's his third personal. Team's fifth.
Foul call will go against Emmanuel Jones. Paxton will go to the line shooting 1. Paxton, 6 points, second half. Make it 6 as the free throw is no good. 81-64. Trey Conrad bringing the ball up court. Swings at Donnell Johnson. Johnson to Hallams. Hallams takes it up and underneath, and wow, what a great layup there by Hallams. He goes up underneath Chris Gray and the basket. So Hallams dominating this game and this second half. Paxton from downtown and nothing but net. Great shot there by Jake Paxton. There'll be a timeout by the Panthers. So we will be back after the break. And we're back, folks. Eagles with possession. Trey Conrad finds Hallams. Hallams takes that one with ease. Displaying some great skill out on the court tonight. Paxton with another three-pointer, and that's no good. Off the mark. Donnell Johnson bringing the ball up court. Hallams kicks it over to Conrad. Conrad looking for Jones in the corner. It's tipped away by Chris Gray. Jones kicks that in to Johnson. Johnson over to Hallams. Hallams back to Jones. Jones, Moomin in the middle. Moomin trying to drive that one in. Loses control, but is able to regain control.
No basket, shot clock violation.
Will be a
Panthers
shot.
ball.
Will be a shot clock violation on the Eagles. So Panthers will bring the ball in. Conrad shot, couldn't get it off in time, although it did go in. So no basket on the play. Paxson driving that one in, takes it up, is blocked by Moomin. Hallam's bringing the ball back down court in transition. He goes
2 points, Hallam.
easily to the rim for another layup. Another 2 points for Hallam. So he is easily the leading scorer tonight for the Eagles and for everyone else out on the court. Score is 87-67. Panthers trailing by 20. Kahn, nice fake. And shot from the elbow, can't connect. Almost gets his own rebound and falls down. And there goes Johnson to Hallams. Hallams bring this ball back up. Top of the key, Johnson. Jones, Jones to Conrad. Conrad over to Johnson. Johnson down low to Moomin. Moomin, nice spin move. Tries to take it up and layup is no good. Rebounded by Chris Gray. Here comes Dre Albison. Albison finds Paxson. Paxson driving in. A shot from the elbow is good. Nothing but net. So 87-69. Paxson with 11 in the second half.
Substitution timeout by the Eagles.
So we have a substitution timeout. We'll have a couple subs checking into the game. We have Nathan Baer and Isaiah Garza. So Eagles will stay with the ball. I will give Hallams and Moomin a break. All right, 3 minutes left in this game. Johnson over to Jones. Jones tries to drive in, but decides against it. Dribbles the ball back out beyond the arc. Here comes Johnson taking that one in. Good drive. Foul was before the shot, so foul call will go against Samir Khan. It'll be his third of the night.
Foul charge number 5, Samir Khan. That's his third personal, team 7.
So Eagles in the bonus. Macharia checking in for Trey Conrad, and here comes Andy Herrera checking in for Emmanuel Jones. So Donnell Johnson's 1 of 1 from the line. That first free throw is good. He is 2 of 2 from the line.
Johnson 2 of 2 from the line.
Score is 89-69, so 20-point difference. Paxson bringing the ball down court. Chris Gray kicks it over to Kyrie Marshall. It was almost stolen away by Donnell Johnson as Andre Albison's 3-point attempt, no good, rebounded by Herrera. Herrera slowing the ball down for the Eagles. Just have to play it smart here. This one's slowly gonna wind down, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Johnson's great pass, Isaiah Garza down low. He can't connect on this first layup, but gets his rebound and puts it back for 2. Donnell Johnson displaying some great passing skills here tonight.
Timeout.
And we have a timeout by the Panthers. And we will be back after the break. There we are back. Panthers inbounding the ball. Zach Mole back in the game. He checked in for Jake Paxton.
Foul charge number 21. Nathan Bear, that's his first personal. Team 6.
Yeah, foul call against Nathan Bear, his first personal. Kahn inbounds out to Gray. Gray back to Kahn. Kahn to Marshall.
Foul charge number 21, Nathan Bear, that's his second personal, team 7.
Oh, another foul call. Charge to Nathan Bear. Panthers in the bonus. Marshall at the line. First free throw attempt is good.
Marshall 1 of 2 from the line.
Marshall 1 of 2 from the line, 91-70. Panthers trailing the Eagles, 21 points. Nathan Bear kicks it out to Herrera. Herrera's three-pointer, he's wide open, and he can't connect. Great rebound by Chris Gray. And Zach Mole bringing the ball down court. And he tries to kick it out to Andre Alveson in the corner, and his bad pass. Passes it right out of bounds. So another turnover for the Panthers as Andy Herrera bringing the ball up court for the Eagles. Finds Donnell Johnson. Johnson's pass over to Garza. Almost thrown out of bounds. But Garza able to get in control. Great pass from Nathan Bear to Brandon Macharia. Macharia was cutting across down low.
42, Zach Mole, that's his fourth personal.
And Macharia was able to connect on the layup. He's going to the line shooting one. Zach Mole's fourth foul of the evening. Charia's shot hits off the front of the rim. Great rebound by Andy Herrera. Great offensive board. So Eagles with the ball again. Macharia, the three-pointer from downtown and way off the mark. Rebounded by Samir Khan. Khan's bringing it down in transition. An easy layup for Khan. Here comes Donnell Johnson. And his pass. Intended for Macharia. Tipped away, and it's somewhat of a dunk by Nathan Bear. It's like half dunk, half layup. So it'll be Bear's first 2 points of the night. That shot is off the mark. There's 24 seconds left. The Eagles will let this one wind down. No shot clock left. Well, folks, looks like this is going to be it here from the North Gym on the campus of Sacramento City College. The final score of this one, Mendocino Eagles 95, the Sac City Panthers 72. Well, folks, the leading scorer tonight in this game was easily L.J. Hallam's Jr. So he put up 38 points tonight for the Eagles, and right behind him, Marcus Neal with 17 points. So as I said, Hallam's Jr. just dominating this game tonight for the Eagles. And Paxton, 16 points for the Panthers. Kyrie Marshall, 17 points. So those two, the leading scorers for the Panthers. I said Marshall, leading scorer, 17 points. Paxton right behind him with 16. And once again for the Eagles, great game by L.J. Hallam's Jr. Putting up 38 points. Very aggressive player. Almost makes the game look easy out there. So once again, folks, thanks again for joining us. The score is 95-72. Eagles over the Panthers. And until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all the next game. Hope everyone has a